All right, welcome back to Big Rooster's Corner. We have a special edition. What's disturbing in the COVID relief bill signed by Bambi? Disclaimer notice. This is a 420 truthful, F-word friendly channel. If you are not 420 friendly or the F-word pops out and you are offended, do not watch our content. Wouldn't you like to be in my yard? If you do, subscribe to my yard, then welcome back. If you don't subscribe, think about subscribing today. Subscription is free and nothing to download. Just click the subscription button. It's that easy. All right. Bombshell that is written in the COVID relief bill is appalling at best. It's racial reparations by the back door. Hidden in Bambi's COVID relief bill is a special program that will dole out race-based cash to black farmers, says GOP Senator Lindsey Graham. In this bill, if you're a farmer, your loan will be forgiven up to 120% if you're an African American or some other minority. However, if you're a white person, no forgiveness. None. That is reparations, Graham said. And what does that have to do with COVID? I don't think it has anything to do with COVID. The rescue plan set aside $10.4 billion for agriculture support, with over half that amount set aside for African Americans and migrant farmers in the United States, and less than 50% for the white farmer, which has been around since we were a country and before. That means any farmer who was subject to racial or prejudice because of their identity as members of a group will be entitled to extra federal funds on top of reimbursements they claim for losses due to the pandemic. African Americans own about 35,000 farms in the United States. Less than 2% of the nation's total, according to the USDA reported in 2009. Right, because African Americans are typically not farmers. House Majority Leader Clyburn said the overpayments were justified. And Graham knows what the state of South Carolina and his country has done to black farmers in South Carolina, Clyburn told MSNBC News on last Wednesday. Wow, I wonder what else is hidden in the COVID bill that Bambi doesn't want the American people to know. I will dig into this bill deeper now that I know this, and I will do special reports on what information I uncover within the bill. As an American citizen, I know and now will take upon myself to expose all the hidden items in the COVID bill. I consider this my duty as a veteran and an American citizen to investigate the hidden agenda by Bambi and his minions. I feel disgraced that he would do this to the people in general, no matter the race. But to blatantly show favoritism is a disgrace. Next issue at hand, exposed by Graham. Graham warned on last Tuesday night that the migrant influx at the border could become a national security crisis, as children crossing today could be terrorists tomorrow. And I believe that to be a real threat. Graham told Fox News' Sean Hannity that the southern border with New Mexico has become a great way for terrorists to come into our country undetected and protected under Bambi's immigration reform. This is another disturbing fact about this immigration reform bill Bambi has done to our country. We are not getting the whole story about this reform bill either. And his mutant Bambi not only deceived the American people, he is putting us at risk with his reckless behavior in disregard to the security of the United States. I consider this to be a formidable threat to our security as a veteran, I once again am appalled at this mutant for putting our country at risk again. And another disturbing issue with Bambi and his minions. Laura Ingrams of Fox News reports the truth is catching up with diabolical duo Bambi and Fauci. Every day we wake up, it seems another constitutional right is under arrest, adding that most Americans can't help but feel like we are losing the nation we love the most. Most Americans are self-censoring because they're afraid of the consequences. That's not the country any of us grew up in. It certainly is not the country I grew up in or defended as a veteran. During this crisis, Ingram claimed those who have power over Americans are lying to us in order to keep us weak, fearful, and dependent upon the government. All this stimulus money, unemployment, and everything is a fact that we cannot ignore. This is what they are doing to us. Their goal is to get you to accept a lower standard of living and fewer freedoms. As I said all along, folks, don't trust our government and learn self-reliance. The rights in the Constitution are not rights. They are temporary privileges. That's all we ever had. That's all we will ever have. As I have said before, the difference between rights and privileges are very different. The differences are rights cannot be taken away, unlike privileges can be taken away. And a great example of this, when you apply to get a driver's license, they tell you driving is a privilege and not a right. If you screw up driving, your license can be taken away because it's a privilege. If driving was a right, they would not be able to revoke your license. So, folks, I hope this helps in the definition of rights versus privileges. And one more thing, follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at big_rooster_420. Let me know subjects of interest that you would like me to research and cover on my blogs. Watch my other vlogs, as there are many, because I'm retired and have really nothing else to do other than doctor's appointments and tend to my illness on a daily basis. So I do a lot of research and do a lot of vlogs, so it helps me keep my mind off of what troubles me the most in my military past and stuff. So they are 420 Trending News and Laws, Big Rooster's Corner, and Common Sense Thinking, Drive-Thrus, Takeout, and Dine-Ins, On the Road with Big Rooster Rants, Big Rooster at Walmart. That's funny shit. I go there, pretty regularly. And Saturday Night Comedy with Big Rooster. I just did my first episode, and they will get better as I go along. And car repairs and RV repairs as they come up, saving you money. And Big Rooster book reviews. I preview books that I read or wrote, and I read a few chapters of the books. My book is available on Amazon and Kindle and paperback version, and the title is The Marshal of South Fork, J. Quick Draw, written by Big Rooster. Check out my other channel, Big Rooster's Recipe and Cooking and Eating and Reviews. It has a lot to do with food and stuff like that on that channel, so it's a pretty good channel. And just remember, we're working hard to bring you trending news and business, sports, weather, breaking news, and common sense on our other vlogs. So once again, if you like this content, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to Big Rooster's Corner. Subscriptions are free and nothing to download. Just click the subscribe button. That will do it for today's special episode. Until next time, stay safe. Don't trust the government. Smoke medical marijuana for your mental health. The mind you save could be your own. So, stay safe and don't trust our government once again, and come back next time we have a special edition for more news. Thank you for viewing my vlog today. It's all good in the yard. Get fucking real, America. I'm heading back to the yard. This is Big Rooster. I'm out.